Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
Terrific. So what did you think in TV land? What did you think of Bowza? Well, you didn't get to taste it, so it's really going to have to be up to the judges, and poor Scott didn't get to taste it either. So let's start with Scott. Scott, what did you think of Alex Cree and Bowza?
I hear his barriers to entry, but it's another pizza product. It's another frozen food product. I don't see any huge trend or wave. I'm not sure that, Chinese buns are going to take the world by storm.
How about you, Dad? What did you think?
I am totally in agreement with you. First of all, I thought it was hard. I just ate some, and getting to the inside core, the tasty part of it, was very thick, very hard to get there. So I would never buy it.
Polly, what did you think?
I thought it was really good, but I like bao buns. I love the Chinese, those little buns. And part of the fun of those is the doughy stuff that, and then you get the little magic pop of inside when you reach it.
I loved these things. They were delicious. They were part Chinese and part American. And
part Italian.
And if you pull them apart like that, there's still sort of a bridge between the two countries.
Oh.
And I think that keeping peace between these two countries, is a good idea.
But your whole theory is shot because a pizza is Italian.
No, it's not.
We invented pizza.
We invented pizza.
That's true.
We invented French fries and we invented pizza.
That's true.
Funny.
So
Okay.
let's bring on the next entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
My name is Vignesh, and I am the founder of Canvas. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 17, and I've always been building tools for creators since then. Been a writer myself, and I always struggle to make money or living out of my creative passion. More like my life's manifestation to kind of converged with Canvas. Creators are disembodied today. They are spread across multiple platforms, and they are confused as to what they can do to start making a sustainable living out of it. Canvas is a moonshot of an idea where we are striving to create and build that power back to the creative community. A validation from someone like Tim, and that we are able to be a part of this show today itself is a validation for me and Canvas.
All right, let's hear from our next entrepreneur. This is Vignesh from Canvas. Vignesh, give us your pitch.
Hello guys, first of all, I'm super excited to be here. So Canvas is a micro monetization platform where creators can create, monetize, and distribute their work across channels. So me and my co-founder Madan, we have been creators ourselves, and we have been figuring out what are the challenges which are faced by creators. I am a writer, and I've always struggled to make money out of my own writing, and this has been going on for more than 13 plus years. And Madan, being a celebrity creator in India, he has always faced challenge in terms of protecting his content. There are millions of creators like me and Madan today, YouTubers, podcasters, there are different types of creators who are exactly going through the journey like us. That's how Canvas was born, with a mission to enable or democratize the creators to start thinking about monetization and how they can protect their content. So there are basically 3 steps. Step 1, the creators can actually integrate their work from a WordPress or YouTube or any of the platforms, or they can use the editor. As you can see, they can create it right here. Step 2, they can use a patent pending micro monetization module where they can select any blocks. You can see that they can select a couple of seconds, it could be a paragraph, or it could be an entire content, and they can set value in crypto or normal currency, and even they can publish these content as NFTs. In step 3, which is where they are able to distribute in a click of a button to let's say a platform like OpenSea or any of the platforms like Facebook or the creator's choice.
Terrific. Now, what I saw there, you had an audio file, but you said you're a writer.
Yeah.
And I didn't see whether you did also video editing or text or graphic
We do.
editing.
Yeah, we do.
So you do a little bit of all of that. So
Yeah.
are you look at yourself as competing with Adobe?
No, we are not. So that's where we become interesting. So we are more of an right now you see it as a API platform where we can be integrated with any of the creator economy startups in a click of a button. So for example, one of the deals which we have done is with a leading NFT marketplace where they don't have any of the marketplace, they don't have a create functionality. They have only upload functionality. So using the editor, there'll be a create button which will be powered by Canvas. So that kind of an integration is what we are looking at. It could be media houses, it could be production houses. So everybody can use Canvas in their backend right now.
Now, does Adobe or Pro Tools, can they publish to NFTs yet?
No, they can't.
But don't you think that when they publish to NFTs, that puts you in a very awkward position?
No, the main difference is because we are giving the complete control to the creator.
So is your strength that it's really easy to use for a creator? What's going to be your avenue where people say, because I use Canvas, this?
Our strength is basically the way in which creators can start thinking about making money right away.
You're a writer.
Yeah.
And you're writing what? Let's say, just walk me through, because I am feeling very stupid right now. I
Well,
don't
she's
quite
a
get
creator,
this. Yeah,
and she'd like to make money.
yeah.
So how does that help her?
Let's say as a writer, predominantly you will be using something like a Medium or a WordPress today, right?
I'd be using like Final Draft to write my script.
Perfect. So if you're a scriptwriter today, what happens predominantly is that, imagine treating Canvas where you can either integrate your final draft or you can upload your file with your content, okay? And then you can either, because it's a script, you can start interacting with your editors or with whomever you want to in new ways. One, you can select the final couple of chapters or couple of important parts, and now if you want to interact anything beyond, or if it has some level of research in it, you will be able to, they have to interact with it, either pay or they can own it after they interact with that particular block, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so Polly, I'm feeling a little confused here. I'm not sure why I want to buy a book, a page or a paragraph or a chapter at a time. That seems a little more complicated. The micro chopping up of all of these little things. I don't want to buy a couple of phrases in a song or whatever. Maybe people want to sell their stuff that way. I don't want a part of an image. I want the photograph. So the other thing is NFTs is still something I'm struggling with. I'm an old guy, but I remember pet rocks and I remember Beanie Babies. And so NFTs sort of feel like they're in that genre right now.
Thank you.
Yes.
So again, I think as you rightly said, NFT is a new technology and there is a scope for a lot of innovation there. So it's more like a timestamp for us. So a creator knows, let's say, what happens when a content gets bought out, what happens after that. So a life cycle is very clear for a creator, which is the boon of NFT, which is why we are excited about that.
Terrific. Vignesh, very nice meeting you, and thanks
here.
for being on Meet the Drapers. Scott, what did you think of Canvas?
I don't get it. So there's lots of ways to create content, lots of ways to turn it into an NFT. There's lots of ways to publish to content management systems, and there's paywalls and all the rest of it out there. I just don't know what this does for me.
Polly, what'd you think?
Ditto. Ditto.
Okay, Dad, what'd you think?
I liked him because he's Indian. He came from India. I made a lot of money with a bunch of Indians.
I think making it easy for somebody to create something, turn it into an NFT, I think that is potentially something valuable. And with that, let's bring on our fourth entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
Hi, my name is Chase Palmieri, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Credder Inc. In the early days of starting Credder, we didn't have any money. We were working at my family restaurant just to kind of make rent. We couldn't pay ourselves. We were living off of quesadillas for the first 2 years. And we're just kind of building product, trying to figure out if there was a way to review online news and how that would work. It was basically a struggle of taking our side hustle and trying to make enough in angel capital that we could actually pay ourselves to work on the business, and that's where we're at today. Credder will never tell you what you can or can't read or what you should or shouldn't read. At the end of the day, Credder is about empowering readers all around the world to hold media accountable, which we believe is completely necessary, not just now, but for all future generations.
We'll be right back on Meet the Drapers.